but I'm ready to give you everything you want.
Welcome to another episode of Echo Tier List on Season 9. First of all, before we are going to discuss the Echo Tier List, there are rules you should better understand for making the tier information accurate and not based on pay-to-win systems. First, you must keep in mind that all Echo will be based on the same level, 18 if you would, because for the higher rank player, the average card level is 16 to 18. Or it can be said that most high-rank players are starting to reach their level roof now. What is the level roof, you ask? A level roof is something that the game sets up to prevent whales from topping up the card to an unlimited level. So eventually, the average player card level will be the same, mostly 18. And because of said level roof, you can't use the logic of if A Echo is higher than B Echo, A Echo is the best, or this card is easy to grind, making Echo stronger. Why? Just try asking yourself why competition must be fair and square. Because all participants must be in the same class, so there is no inequity. If you think you can use something out of the rule that can overwhelm other players, that sure means you're stronger, but with a cheating way, and it's not even how to make the tier list. Second, the game can't really define a card's tier list grade. The only card arrangement topic that can be said is how popular the card combo or best strategy is at the current time. For everyone who doesn't know, in this season we also do have an Intercontinental Wizard Cup tournament that has included many spectacular matches too. Therefore, I have watched the match and recorded, calculated and extracted the fun fact for your information. In the tournament, there are 109 matches, 84 solo and 25 duo. Hermione, McGonagall, Neville, Sirius Black and Snape are the Echo that has absolute no picking in both solo and duo matches. On both match types, the most Echo that has been picked is Weasley Twin, while the fewest picked is Bellatrix and Newt. The highest win rate Echo in a solo match is Harry out of 77%, while the lowest win rate is Hagrid at 0% win rate. For duo, if you don't count only one match win of Ron, Ginny will have 87% of win rate as the highest, and Bellatrix, Hagrid and Newt will have the lowest win rate of 0%. Well, these are interesting pieces of information. However, we can only use this record a little since we can't compare it with a normal player that is playing a rank match in an actual game to arrange the Echo tier list. Like usual, before I'm going to arrange, I usually grind my account to Magic Awakened rank to collect the experience first. And now this is my result of research. Start with a new Echo like McGonagall. At first glance, I'm underestimating this Echo to not be better than Hermione, but it is totally wrong. Mango Lady passive is actually better than Hermione, in that she needs no second cycle of cards to cast the same spell again, plus with mana reduction and an instant spell combo that may be fatal to every player if not prepared. Although this spellcaster Echo is not worth banning in high rank, I feel threatened by her than facing Hermione. So with this McGonagall Echo, I will give her a tier B on solo and A on duo. Next up is Ron, the chess player Echo that has simple yet huge damage dealing. Since this Echo can focus on protecting himself and can attack opponent players directly without needing to even grind average card level, it's caused the Echo to be popular picking. So, I will give this Echo an A tier for both solo and duo factors. Some of you may still be stuck in the good old days of Bellatrix Echo that can overwhelm opponents with Death Eater. However, after time has passed, especially in this season, Bellatrix Echo really disappoints me a lot because of how the gameplay in dueling is quicker and small health units are easy to get rid of, and you will find it's even harder to get fallen stacks from opponent players today, or even make Death Eater zap properly. In a solo duel, it is okay to play by your own risk of her B tier, but for a duo, I do not even suggest you pick this Echo anymore. It is weak, and you will be Pepple in your teammate's shoes with her C tier. Likewise on Hermione Echo, the worst point of her Echo is how she needs to cycle her deck in time before her opponent sends a horde of summons or fast casting spells without needing to order cards, which can even be disrupted by a book of spells. Most of her deck can be missable and miserable with damage that is not fast enough to defeat her opponent in time. If you really want to play Spellcaster deck type, I really suggest you play another Spellcaster Echo for more ease and reliability. Especially in duo, please stop picking her. You will be a black spot on the match in some way either you miss or you can't take care of yourself. So, for this Echo, I will give him B tier on solo and a C tier on duo. Even though it has been manually adjusted to decrease mana to trigger passive or have the ability to get every spell in the game except the unforgivable curse, Dumbledore in high rank is still not that interesting, being only for counterpicks for a few occasions. The main reason is because this Echo needs both luck and time to be played with, which both factors can lead you to lose if either one of them is bad. So, with this Echo, I will give it a B tier on both modes. Let's speed up on Newt Echo, which I do not see how much different of potential from the last adjustment since it is added the swooping evil to be in passive pool, which may cause Erumpent rarely to show up. But still it's so Echo. Then I will give this Echo both B tiers. Different from previous Echo, the attack range increase adjustment has changed the life of Snape Echo to be more efficient. This Echo suddenly became popular in duo duels instantly after adjustment. Even I have to admit that I must turn in and play too. For solo dueling, it may not cause so much difference, so I will give it a B tier, but in duo, it's really had a major impact on gameplay, so I will give an S tier in an instant. Annoying as usual, for Dobby, a single duel may be overwhelmed by a lot of summons, and you may find it's hard to save yourself. On the other hand, in duo mode, if your friend can protect themselves and may help you a little on clearing unit, this Echo will be absolutely chaotic, and it is popular to be picked as a side dish for rescuers. So in solo mode, I will give Dobby a B tier, but in duo it will be an S tier. I can't deny that this is the Echo I'm most afraid to leave unbanned in ranking mode. Harry Damage can delete any player's existence easily in not a long period of time. And if you didn't play Echo, that can summon huge health point units that would be a meat shield for yourself. You sure get Annihilation with his low-cost spell easily. So, with this Echo, I will give an S tier on solo and duo. On the other hand, Hagrid is just some dull Echo for players that don't actually know how to play the game and sometimes can cause numbness in their brains if there is a counter-attack. The only deck that has greatly influenced both modes is Fiendfire, which has recently adjusted, but for another it is not that scary because of the new Echo and cards that can fasten their game and direct attacks on players. Well, I will give this Echo B tier on both sides. By far the most unpredictable is still being a Weasley twin Echo. With their survivor and controlling field, it is not surprising me for it to be the most picking and banned Echo in our version. If there's still no nerf on this Echo, I do think it will remain its S tier for both sides like this time. Neville may be the Echo that I find it's hardly to found in this season, and even if I match them one in a time, they need to struggle their lives more than ever because cards and other Echoes will be more vicious and cause building a fortress harder and may even be impossible in duo mode. So, with this Echo, I will give him B tier in solo, but a C tier in duo mode. Luna is the Echo that I really bored, and even picked her a few times in duel because her summon pool has increased, but is not useful like before, easy to predict, and being an all-rounder Echo that is not dangerous if you do have a movement card or protecting spell. She is still strong, but not that strong compared to when she got released in our version, so I will give this Echo both A tiers in two modes. Well, in my personal opinion, In a solo duel, the player can play whatever echo they want, since it is individual and not cause trouble to others. However, in duo mode, you should change your mindset and learn how to move for echo that will be useful for yourself and your teammate at that time, rather than stock in the same but worse gameplay like Hermione and Bellatrix Echo that I really do not suggest playing if you want to grind the rank mode easier. I hope this video was helpful and inspired you. If you think so, please like, subscribe and share to move Tivation for the next video. Thanks for watching.